What's up, guys? This is Theo's Pets, and this is Persephone, who is actually on the camera. So what's up? Let's talk, shall we? So these guys are a little squirrely, as you can tell, but they're actually who I want to talk about today. I went on kind of a hiatus. As you can see, there's a lot of changes in the reptile room. We acquired some new interesting animals. The sand boa, for example, these guys. This is pretty much what happened. I got these geckos, as you might have seen in one of the other videos, covered in poop in this tiny little cage. So I got them. The woman said they were a breeding pair. I didn't think too much about that at the time, nor did I realize how proliferately these things breed. What ended up happening was I found a clutch of what I believe to be infertile eggs. They're in the incubator now, which I bought an incubator, which is part of this video we're going to talk about. We'll see if they take. So then I weighed them. She weighed in right at 30 grams. He was at 36, 37. So she's a little young to be breeding. So I moved her out of the 40-gallon arboreal that I had them in into her own personal 20-gallon. But then I found out that they can retain sperm for months, so she could still possibly be laying eggs, which is fine because once again I ordered an incubator. I got hatchling tanks. Basically we're about to dive into a little bit of a breeding project, and so even if she doesn't keep laying fertile clutches, that's fun because we're actually going to start a breeding project with decently high-end crested geckos here. The male has some interesting traits. He's furry. He's got portholes and Dalmatian spots. He's genetically, both these lizards are pretty nice. I mean, she's a quad pinstripe. And so she's actually crowned decently significantly too. Let's see if I can get it good on camera. Well, there's a whole lot of her on the camera, but she's crowned, and then an olive pinstripe, quad pinstripe, excuse me. Come on, lady. He is a little more impressive. He is a patternless, furry Dalmatian with fringe and kneecap, and he's got portholes and blushing. She also has really significant fringe and kneecap. I forgot to mention that. He doesn't have the crown like she does, though. And so between that and the fact that they're both these really deep royal, like olive colors, I'm really hoping that they pop some interesting babies if she does continue to lay fertile eggs. So if not, though, I did a thing, and so here within the next week we should be getting a box in, and that box should be nice and expensive and have stuff for another video coming up real soon. So that's just kind of an update on what's happening. Finding those possibly infertile eggs just kind of messed with me, so I got the incubator to handle these guys' eggs. Dug into some more research. Found out a lot of information about how quickly they breed. Done a lot of research on genetics and traits and what's desirable. I mean, we're gonna start a small little project here. So more what I plan on happening is having 2 females producing in rotating breeding seasons to give them time off with our male, and then I don't want to spoil what's coming in the box, so I guess you'll just have to wait and see. But for updates on the babies, if these guys pop babies, we'll see. You can follow us on the Instagram and here. We're also going to set up a Morph-Mart account. Like I said, she is a little underweight, but the damage may be done. When I got them, they were already together. She laid a clutch of eggs within 2.5 days of being here. And so, I mean, it is what it is at that point. So hopefully she's not too little to be popping eggs, but she's been eating really well, especially since she got separated and put in her own tank. So we'll see if we can get her back up to weight, and we'll see what happens. So this is Theo, this is Persephone, and we're signing off. Where do you think you're going?